Perhaps some of them.
Maile says a total of 60 projects across 15 sectors and sub-sectors have received investment pledges. He told delegates that the investment drive that began at the Gauteng Investment Conference will continue until the 800 billion rand target is reached and surpassed. Maile has given the assurance that the investments will facilitate economic development, improve the quality of life of residents, and provide sustainable jobs.
From South Africa, we have pledges amounting to 179 billion. From the United States of America, we have pledges, Minister. As you manage the other issues, we are doing business with the private sector. So, from the United States of America, we have pledges amounting to 51.4 billion. In the European Union, pledges have been received from France and Estonia, totaling just over 2.8 billion. In addition to this, we have received pledges amounting to 30 billion from the United Kingdom and 650 million from Switzerland. Pledges from India amounts to 4.9 billion, while those from Pakistan amounts to 5 billion. From Australia, we have received pledges totaling 1.8 billion. Pledges received from China, and I know CG, in our discussion we agreed we are going to do much better. Next year, China will be leading. For this year, it's about 2 billion, while these are confirmed projects. There are others in the pipeline. So we didn't take everything that we have. We took everything that has been verified. Whilst multinational companies have pledged just over 34.7 billion.
Deputy President Paul Mashatile said Gauteng could further increase its 35% GDP contribution by diversifying its economy beyond its traditional strengths and markets. He called on the province to invest in education and skills development programs to ensure that the workforce is equipped to meet the demands of a growing economy.
The highly sought after skills include digital literacy, data analysis, artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, and renewable energy technologies. Therefore, investing in Gauteng is not just about financial returns. It is about investing in the future of our people, our communities, and our nation. It is about creating sustainable partnerships that drive economic development and social progress. I need to also add, ladies and gentlemen, that Gauteng plays a critical role in President Cyril Ramaphosa's ambitious target announced during the 2025 State of the Nation address to lift economic growth above 3% of GDP. I'm therefore confident that the province can achieve more than 3% economic growth, provided there is a clear planning and efficient resource management.
Transnet and the National Empowerment Fund were in attendance and have also committed to supporting the province in its endeavors.
We've got a couple of very strategic transactions that are currently a work in progress. You will know that the minister announced an RFI, a request for information, on a couple of corridors that we are testing the market on, just to understand what the appetite is. And that's the one in particular that I'd like to mention is what we call the container corridor. This is where, the cargo is consolidated in Gauteng and then it is dispersed to other, to other provinces. So it is a strategic line. It's a general freight line, and we are hoping that through that RFI we'll be able to solicit the market's appetite, and also not just the appetite, their understanding of what the modalities of that partnership would look like. So that's the one. The second important one is our operating division, the Transnet pipeline, is in the process of developing a pipeline. It's a 42-kilometer pipeline, fuel pipeline, and that would transport jet fuel from Jameson Park all the way to OR Tambo for security of fuel. As you know that the refineries have closed.
We have a number of investments in Gauteng. We fund a lot of businesses in the manufacturing space. We have companies that are actually manufacturing in the rail space, companies that are manufacturing in the electricity supply space, and also in the renewable energy space. So we're very excited about the vision of the province. We've heard about all the projects that the province is working on, the special economic zone, and the NAF. We are actually growing with the province to make sure that we continue to support those investments.
In return, the provincial government has pledged to prioritize infrastructure development through public-private partnerships. MEC Maile says the Gauteng provincial government must be held to this commitment. Diabo Seto, SABC News, Johannesburg.